My dude. What's up, guys? Today we're playing Token Raid. No bullshit today. I'm on the tryhard sticks. Tired of playing the jank decks. I want to go win some damn games, okay? I gotta, like, wipe the sweat off my brow. My actions per minute are gonna be insane through the roof, like StarCraft status. And I'm playing a turn-based, very slow game. I'm just gonna be spamming Y, right? For no reason. Okay, so this is the deck. It hadn't changed the last time you've seen it. We are playtesting one Trumpet Blast in lieu of 3 reprisals. I cut a reprisal for the Trumpet Blast. Seems like another finisher, I guess. I don't know. I was looking at like Shock, but a 1-of Shock seems stupid. But this is a deck. I guarantee we win games. Let's go do it. All right, baby. I noticed the crash issue I was having with this new software is no longer happening. We're just seamless. Look at this damn hand. Every hand is good. Give me a couple lands. I mean, give me 2 or 3 lands, or 4 maybe, and just fucking stuff. And this deck runs amazing. You know, Raid Bombardment, you know, what I'm saying is this is on the lower end of keepable hands. And this hand's very freaking good. This deck is awesome. It's a gas tank. It's a tank full of gas. My Subaru, 13 gallons. This deck, like an 18-wheeler. How many gallons do 18-wheelers have? I don't know. Fucking 40? And they have like 3 of them? What? Once again, you learn false facts on this channel. Headcase. Compliments of Headcase. Okay, so this is green-black, so I'm thinking the reprisal is going to come in handy-dandy notebook. But, oh, we're doing Krinko's Command. But, if he gets to, like, Pelaka Worm, that means he gains 7 life, and that's no bueno para nada. And that also could mean that he has, like, doubling season and all kinds of shit. That means we've made it to the late game, and that's not all that bueno. This deck can excel. The deck I'm currently playing in, also green-black. Recursion has just, like, an inherent built-in anti-mill strategy. I mean, anti-aggro strategy with Naked Assistant and these fucking 1/1s and stuff like that. It's a good deck, you know? It's a good deck. So what I'm saying is this deck, what'd I say? Oh yeah, we're shifting gears, baby. If he makes it to the late, loving the Flyers. If he makes it to the late game, I think I keep swinging, right? Yeah, I keep swinging. If we make it to the late game, we still have a chance. This deck can play early, mid, late. It punishes every single damn turn, and then you top deck a Raid Bombardment, or now a Trumpet Blast, and you just win right on the spot. So we're going to swing in. If he wants to trade out, fine. You know, I mean, I'm not going to go back, although, like, Naked Assistant land drop 3 is probably going to happen, so, oh, I mean, okay. I mean, that's fine. I think I'm going a little bit more aggressive right now, even though I don't have a very aggressive hand. Let's see, Squad Hawk. Okay, so even if we miss a land drop next turn, we can trip Spirits. And that's more Flyers. That's got to be bad news bears for him. Do we lay this? But still, that would only make it down to, yes. That would only make it down, Triplicate Spirits down to 3, and I couldn't afford it. Okay. Gotta remember how to play this deck. I don't play good decks. Like when I'm off camera, and honestly, even when I'm on camera. I mean, is it control? I mean, dodge and blow. What is it? Pass and assassin now. It's good. It's a good deck. So, I mean, I can't really talk shit about it. I don't think it's the best control deck, but for some reason, I'm just like living in my prime back in 2014. I'm holding on to blue-red control, even though I don't think it's a what a weird card. Anyway, I don't think it's the best version of control. I actually haven't even built what I think is the best color combination. Amazing draw. Which is, damn, man. Hitting a land there would be sick. We'd win very soon. Which is blue, white, red. I think blue, white, red control would probably be the best control deck in the format. So, I mean, if I drew a land there, that'd be a little bit better. But we didn't, so that's okay. I could have went Bush 'em Up and Trip Spirits and not attacked, but I don't think that's the play. You know, we can miss land drops. We don't need it. Like, the only thing we absolutely need lands for is Storm Breath. Sure, I'll go see if I drew a 5th. I can find a 5th Squad Hawk. But that would, like, DQ me, man. I can't do that. The game would crash like shit. Timmy! You programmed 5 Squadron Hawks, damn it! You're fucking fired. Timmy Pickens, the guy that also programmed the automatic mana tapping that was horrific. So Gravedigg, go get back Satyr. I like it so far. I don't really think I like Triumph, though. Maybe. No, probably not. Okay. Whoop! You see what I'm saying? Like, how can I lose? Okay, I mean, how can we do the most damage, though, right? I think it would be... Wow. We could trip Spirits right now. I can lay Raid Bombardment next turn. We don't have to worry about mass removal. I'm playing against a green-black super late, and there's no way he has mass removal. It just seems funkified. Now, how close he is to Block Worm, You know, basically how can we do the most damage the fastest? And I think it's Trip 'em Up Spirits. Said nobody ever. I'm going to raid right now, get in for 4 in the air. No. Yeah, I'm going to Trip Spirits into Raid Bombardment. That's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3. Confirm. That puts a bunch of creatures on the board. Next turn, we will almost definitely be doing Raid Bombardment. I mean, that being a sorcery, obviously, if this was an instant, this card would be fucking amazing. Triplicate Spirits is a card that I immediately overlooked until red-white tokens became a thing, and it curb-stomped my face in. I'm like, holy shit, Trip Spirits is a tank of gas. That's your 6th gear, okay? This is 1st and 2nd gear. This is fucking 6th. Or, no, that's when you're going. That's when you're in 5th, and some douchebag tries to race you in a Trans Am, drop it down in a 4th. That's what that son of a bitch is. We're barely making sense at this point. I mean, we kind of just goof off and do whatever the fuck we want because this deck is so damn good. We're swinging in for 10 damage. 10 damage. And what's he going to do? Like, Tribute to Hunger? Okay, I'll sack out the Goblin that I don't give a fuck about anymore. Triumph. So, oh wait, he's drawing cards right now, isn't he? Oh shit, I'm fueling his hand up. But, let's see, 3, 4. Unfortunately, if we even top deck a land, that's good, but we can't do... We could do Goblin Bushwhacker, swing in, and cast Squadron Hawk and do Raid Bombardment next turn. That actually seems like the best play, right? And this deck isn't really easy to play as far as like optimizing damage. I don't think it is. I mean, I guess it's because I don't play with it a lot. Yeah, I'll search that 5th. It's Timmy Pickens, you're on point. Shit. All right, well, you obviously see what I just did. Can't bush them up because I don't have 2 red sources because Timmy fucking Pickens. Timmy Pickens. Okay, we're going to bash with not everything. We're going to bash in the air, though. Highlight those sons of bitches. I think that's becoming my preferred method of picking creatures is the highlight drag to his nug, right? Okay, so we swing it for 5. We're definitely not optimizing now because we fucked up. So, yeah, I mean, double white for Squad Hawk into Bushwhacker. That would have been a shit ton of damage. And then I finished up with a Raid Bombardment. Even I could have just swung in with my creatures and it wouldn't have mattered. Now, I think he's way too far behind even for... If we draw, I just realized if we draw a mountain, we can do Kicked Goblin Bush plus Raid, which would be filth. Even if he goes Palaka Worm, he's way too far behind. He doesn't have the removal. He doesn't have the life gain. I can't think of a single thing he could do, honestly, in green-black. I mean, Tribute to Hunger, okay, gain a life. Sure. There's gobs over here like, please, God, don't cast Tribute because I am fucked. All right, there it is. So he's like, man, motherfucker. Sorry about you, bro. What the fuck? He cast it on himself? You lucky son of a bitch. Let me wipe that brow off for you. I'm going to get up there and wipe it off, fool. That sweat, dude. Holy shit. That, oh my God, that was funny. Okay. Dude's dodging bullets. This Goblin. I think that was a misclick, and he just dipped. What? Target opponent. Okay, so, sorry about you. You know what, man? Pick somebody at random. Man, I wish I could roll a dice right now. Eeny, meeny, miny, one of you motherfuckers. I got your back. I got your back, Gob. You're my dude. And now that token, the thing is, like, it's got super fucked. Like, that was chosen at semi-random. That swing in is hilarious, first of all. All right, so, yeah, I mean, this deck's just too damn good. I mean, he didn't really do anything. Like, these are weird. That's a weird card right now. Oh! Land drop 5 doesn't matter. Raid Bombardment win right now because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unless he has some things. Ulcerate, right? That would do it, but besides that, we won the game. Okay, that wasn't horrible. This deck's amazing. I like this guy's build. I mean, it makes sense. Nemesis, okay, he just... I don't know. This Goblin's staying alive. If he chooses not to chump block, it doesn't matter, right? He died in glory instead of just like as a sacrifice effect for just like another cog in the puzzle. He was part of the final charge, right? Such a fucking nerd. Such a fucking nerd. It's insane how I function in society. But that was a good game. I had fun. Let's go on and get another win. Guaranteed win next game. I've never noticed that Avatar has a freaking dragon on his collarbone. That is sick. How do you even get that? I'm on it, man. You know, that Avatar is pretty cool. Mine is, just because it's like near and dear to my heart. Look at this hand. Look at this freaking hand. This deck, you can't lose with this deck. How do you lose? What is he going to do? What is he going to do? Have Planar Cleanse on curve. After you backed it up, I'm going to keep this motherfucker. This might be the tits. Not really, because we can't optimize, because we're going to raise Alarm into Rab 'em Up. And we're not going to be able to do Raid Bombardment plus raise, because that would be on land drop. Whatever, I can't think right now. Okay, well, that's part of the piece of the puzzle, is it? I was burping and then almost just like died on the spot. Immediate heart failure. Because that's double Raid Bombardment with Goblin Rabble Master. Honestly, just those 3 cards in conjunction usually can win games by themselves. Fuel it up with like raise and shit like that. Instant speed, nuts. Go ahead, it got a counter spell. Raise. And then I get to resolve Goblin Rab. He's tapped out anyway. Okay. Red, blue, black. Oh my good gracious. Lord have mercy on my non-paying attention soul. Okay, so we're going to do... Absolutely do... Gotta get the Rab. Gotta get the Rab, right? I can do tap land, do another raise into Raid Bombardment. Because this is a control deck, right? So go ahead and get that shit down. I might all main phase it up, second main phase or my instep, whatever. When he's tapped out, do raise the alarm into Raid Bombardment, but he's going to counter it. So I actually need to get, but it's blue-white, it's red, blue, black. It could be just get Raid Bombardment down. Now that I'm playing against control. Because this needs a resolve. That's a weird play. Really weird play, but I think Raid Bombardment resolving is way more important, especially while he's tapped out. I still get him for 4. That was so weird. I literally changed what I was going to do like 6 times. Do you go untap land Rab? Probably not, because it's red, blue, black. It can shock. It can get ulcerated. It can get whatever. I mean, that's probably about it. But getting this down while he's doing slow land, setting up the Fuego for him. Okay. And what's he going to do? Go mountain? Oh my, 5 colors. Oh my 5 colors, Batman. Son of a bitch. You gonna make me regret my play immediately right there? Weird, dude. Is that counter aggro? Is that what that is? Is that why you do that? Like run this and like a Tended Knight in like a so far a 4-color deck? I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the right play. I immediately hated it, but okay, whatever. We're gonna do Rab 'em Up now that he's tapped out, and then we follow it up with like whatever we want at the time. We're doing this now so we can get the Gob. Do you swing in? Do you just keep swinging in? Probably not. That has to. I'm talking about with these guys. So is this other goblin creatures? Okay, like I said, I've not played this deck in a long time. I mean, any deck that runs Rab 'em Up is going to be a solid fucking deck. And I've been running through the muck and the jank. I mean, I'm running like crazy combos, just like weird win cons. And I like that subscriber that was running Indie Rage that last video, and he's like, why are you running green? Like, why don't you just build a blue-white deck if you want to make a Sphinx Bone Bond? I was like, well, brother, that's because I want it as janky as possible. I want to run a Turbo Fog deck in this format. That's why. They're fun, man. The jank is fun. Ulcerate, there's absolutely no point in me not blocking this. I'm going to do that. It's weird that, like, he's, like, attacking me and shit. Okay. But this doesn't trigger. Oh, my filth. Holy fuck. That is nasty. That's got to be the play, right? I get it for 2 damage, and I Alpha Strike, like, next fucking turn. And if I ever do hit land drop 5, I can also raid into Raise the Alarm. I'm putting these down with... I'm still assuming he's got counter magic, but what a weird deck so far. So we're getting in for 2 now. And I'm fine with that. Having these resolve is going to be his detriment. Absolutely. Raid Bombardment. If I didn't say it in the intro, I'm going to say it now. It's the best card in the format. The best card in the fucking format. Go ahead and say, oh, Solemnoth. Solemnoth it off, okay? Put it in the yard. Fine. That plus, like, what? The Reclamation Sage? It's about the only way you're going to do it. And having these in a deck like this with the Fuego, I'm top decking Trip Spirits. I'm just going to be bashing in with Flyers, with Raid Bombardment, double hitting them. Dude, it's just filth, man. That card is so damn good. And it wasn't initially in my Goblins deck. I feel like an idiot. Like, I just looked right over this card. Did this see play? Like, when the fuck was this even a thing? Was that like, I don't know. I need to look that up, actually, after this video. But I don't think it ever saw standard play for sure, just because it just didn't, okay? But, it is on him. Hello? The card's amazing. Best card in the format so far. Pre-DLC, which, by the way, I don't know when that's coming out. I am pretty excited for it, but have y'all been paying attention to that? I really haven't. I mean, I'm sure there's people on the forums that put in motherfucking work to get Inferno Fist. Doesn't matter. What a weird deck this is. It's just like throw a bunch of random cards. I'm going to call this... I don't know what I'm going to call it. Why? Oh, because I can just block it? That's why. +1? No. I don't know. I mean, why not swing with this? Because it's an easy trade with these, I guess. But okay, so now we're going to get Trip Spirits. Shit. You want to just do Trip Raid? Just to do it? Like, just to fucking do it? Like, what is he going to do? He's tapped out. We're not drawing our 5th land. I say we do it. I can raid... Hold up now. Hold up. I can raise... Let's see, if I raid... This would only be for 3 and I couldn't afford it. I think I'm going to raise... And Trip Spirits. I kind of get to do whatever I want, don't I? Let's raise the alarm. We do have 2 white. Thank you, Timmy Pickens. And then we triplicate spirits for 2, so we only have to have 2, so we can tap out 4. So let's do that now. Okay, I don't know why I did that pre-com. Because I can't do the math. Triplicate spirits trips me up so bad, it's embarrassing. But we're going to swing in with only this gob. He will definitely block, and then I'm going to trip it up, and then basically win, like, next turn, no matter what. Pretty much. And I mean, I don't know. I have not been optimizing, I don't think. Just getting these down against a control deck seems really good, because it is, but did I need it? Probably not. Confirm. I don't think I needed it. I needed to do it. This isn't even a controlled deck. I don't know what this is. He's cultivated Infernal Fist. It's just like throw everything in, man. What do you feel like playing? Red, blue, black, green, white. 5 color control with no control elements in it so far. I would not run Triumph in a 5 color control. I could see you running Goblin Wrap 'em Up just because like the anti-aggro strategy. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that card's amazing. Another really good card in the format. Infernal Fist does not make sense in this deck. Cultivate absolutely makes sense. So really, the only cards I disagree with hardcore are Infernal Fist. Charm Break, I ain't mad at the boy, okay? I ain't mad at him. But, you know, I could see Triumph maybe. I mean, he's drawing cards, right? That's why he has 5 cards in his hand. But I think we win next turn. I haven't done the math. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. just off raid. Oh shit, this is Infernal Fist, dude. This isn't that's still game though, but this isn't what I thought it was. Too late for you, buddy. Okay, so it's 4, 7, 14 just off the swing in from Raid Bombardment. So we win the game. Yeah, Infernal Fist. I thought this was Furor of the Bitten. The horrific. Actually, this is horrific on a Satyr Hoplite too, but like the very scary turn 1 Satyr, turn 2 Infernal Fist, sad face is what that felt like. Okay, so we're tied right now, but all I have to do is go to combat and win. And it doesn't, like, not from my creatures, just from how fucking pissed off they are from Raid Bombardment, right? Or they're all just chunking rocks. Like, what's the flavor behind that? I don't know. That's 14 damage. Just because I felt like attacking. That's 14 damage. And, yeah, this is kind of the deck like I was talking about. I don't have to really think too much about how you can optimize. I just kind of cast spells. And they're amazing, and then you just, like, win. And then if, like, he wipes your field and fucks your shit up, you, like, top deck Trip Spirits or Baneslayer Angel or any other fucking thing. Or just Raid Bombardment, and you wait for, like, another Raise the Alarm for that final initial final damage. I mean, there's no way. I got fucking... Oh, shit! There's no way. I was gonna say there's no way I got the fucking Planeswalkers behind me, and I got you bros up here. There's no way we lose this game. What's up, Boo Rock? Sup, my dude? Let's get in there. Hate this hand. No. Right? I hate this hand, don't I? Yes, I do. Yeah, draw new hand. I need some Fuego. Oh my gracious. We don't have any, like, raid. We're back. Okay, we don't have any raid bombardments and stuff, but we do have Raise the Alarm into Crank, into cranking up Squad Hawk, shifting gears if we need to, but it really depends. That's a tap land. Guess what? Motherfucker's slow. Now, if... I think it's going to be decent. If this is Green-white tokens, which is a very rare deck, but I never see it. Like, I don't even know what cards are in it. But I know that I've lost against it, and there was just pure... Like, in there, like, Scion of the Wild Empty Gardens or some bullshit like that. Like a 3-mana. That card's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of good... Selesnya tokens, I think, is possible. But you got to run Raid Bombardment. That's amazing. Put it red haste. Okay. Yeah, I mean, once again, I never play this deck. I never see any deck with Rabblemaster in it is going to be fucking amazing. And I don't run amazing decks. I'm in the dregs. I'm in the trenches. How about that? Usually with my decks, I just like jank decks. Like that Just a Fling and Indie Rage. Those decks are so damn fun to play, man. And they're not very good at all, but it keeps it fresh until, especially since the DLC. Shit! That card's amazing. It's Selesnya tokens. I'm going to say it's Selesnya tokens. Green-white is what we've seen so far. We can ban Priest it, and what's he going to do? Reprisal it? Sorry about you. He could, that's a play. Yeah. Ban Priest. Keep swinging in. Get this 2/2 first striking motherfucker away from my face. That card is so damn good against tokens. Because it gets a toke. So even if you shock it, at least you trade off a bro. I'm still swinging, though. It's your choice. You want to kill a human or a gob? I'm not impartial, man. I'm not racist on that front. I'll throw them both. Right? I'll throw them both to the wolves. I am mad at a boy. Speciest? Is that what it is? Species? No, it's not. You're an idiot. Alright, so he probably blocks that. I mean, you don't want to take that much damage. And I still get in for 4, and look at my board state, look at yours. I mean, it's just, that's why you don't run Selesnya tokens, because, I mean, like I said, I don't really remember. There it is, Scion of the Wild. What did I say? Scion of the Empty Flowers or some bullshit? Scion of the Wild, power toughness, equal to number of creatures. It has 100,000 extinctions to avenge. Looking like a Fabio Predator right now. That card is dope looking. But, I mean, once again, he's just too far behind. I could just get in the air after this. I'm going to swing in. No, I can, oh my good God. Right? Other goblin creatures. Oh no, son of a bitch. These don't have haste. No, I'm an idiot. But that's fine. I'm just kind of showing his dismay that, I mean, I guess. He has to block something. Attack with all. I'm going spacebar that route. Usually I do the highlight drag over. That was probably not a mistake because I spent 4 mana and I put 4 points of damage on the board. Or I could have spent 4 mana and put 2 points of damage on the board in the air. That's not a problem. And he doesn't have mass removal. And this game's over. And this deck's amazing. Like, you can't, like, I don't have time to, like, tell you stories about my childhood and shit. Because you just fucking snap win. Like, half the damn time you snap win with this deck. Got these bros looking at me, man. I got to play on point. Good card, man. That's a good card for you right now. But, let's see. Hold up. Shut the front door. He can block 2 of it, right? And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Why am I counting? Why am I counting right now? It doesn't matter. Okay, he gets a bro back. You're dead. You're literally dead before you even get back. So, good game. I mean, that's typical. Scion of the Empty Flowers is probably going to be this guy's name for the rest of forever. Doesn't matter. I thought somehow he's reprisaling this. Reprisaling. It's a very hard word to say. But, I'm sorry, dude. That's a lot. I counted twice. That's 11. You had 2 creatures. Okay. Well, I mean, that was a good game. That's typical, though. Maybe that's why I just swim in the jank. Because the game's like that. But it was Selesnya tokens. I mean, if you went to the late game, that could have got more interesting. Because I think that deck's pretty solid. So, anyway. Alright, guys. That's going to do it for this episode. Just want to do a quick outro. Raid Bombardment's awesome. Obviously, run this deck if you want to win games. Love you, homies. Later. I can't stand it, dude. It's just so damn fun. So fun.